Jared, how you doing, man?
I'm doing great, Dave. Thank you for asking. All right, let's take a look at the Wi-Fi Interactive here. You can see a mixed market. NASDAQ is off about 0.3%, not the biggest deal. Dow up about 0.75%. Let's check out what's going on under the hood. In terms of sector action, energy leading the way once again this year. You can see it's up about 3.5%, followed by healthcare, staples, and utilities. So kind of a defensive setup here that we're seeing today. To the downside, we have consumer discretionary. That's off more than 1%, but not a lot of big losses here that we're tracking. Now, what I am tracking is the futures markets. We have wheat up nearly 6% here. Coffee's up 5%. Palladium and OJ, natural gas, each up more than 4%. Cotton up 3%. Excuse me, not going to go down the list here, but these markets have been on fire. And I want to show you what's happening with wheat. You see this right here? That is the exchange limit up, maximum price for the day. So that has been hit. And you take a look at what wheat futures have done. Going back to the beginning of electronic trading in the early 2000s, we have now definitively taken out this high from 2007, 2008, and we know that we're going to be paying for these prices, not only at the pump, but also in the grocery store as well. Want to take a quick look at what's happening in crypto. We know that Bitcoin has been threatening to break through that $25,000, $30,000 price band. This is a max chart. Let's go to a year to date and see what's happening here. So we had that big drop off last week based on the mess in stable coins, but now it looks like we may have found a bottom right around 30,000. White knuckled it over the weekend, as I like to say, and just looking at a lot of red here. Now, we also got to take a look at ARK components. Now, those had a great two-day run Thursday and Friday of last week, but we are giving back some gains today. Shopify down 8%, but let's take a look at what's happened over the last 3 days. We see a lot of green on the screen here. Roku up 21%, You up 22%, Robinhood up 27%. And then finally, let's take a look at some of our leaders here. This is a 3-day look. Let's look at the intraday. We can see cannabis, MJ, that Harvest ETF, that is up 3%. We got Sundial earnings after the bell. I think it's going to be pretty far after the bell, so I'm not sure if we're going to be able to bring you them live. But if I can get my weed screen up here, we can see a lot of anticipation in some of these names. Sundial up 24%. We'll see what happens after the bell.
Certainly lots to keep an eye on there. Thank you so much. Our very own Jared Blikre there.